At Titus, if our customer requests us to perform joint filling, we will do this process first after the job is prepped for work. This process is done first because we wet grind. The water from the wet grinding operation makes the joints too wet for the joint material to adhere. We use a joint cleanout saw and a polyurea machine to perform this work. In this video, we will discuss joint cleanout, the tools used, and proper maintenance. This is a control joint cleanout saw. It uses a single 8-inch blade. Its purpose is to cut and clean out the existing joints for joint material. Control joints are placed in fresh concrete to control stress cracks as the concrete cures. They should be cut by the concrete placement contractor, preferably on the first day at 25% of the thickness of the slab, or the second day at 33% of the thickness of the slab. Our job at Titus is to clean the control joints out and fill them with joint material, leaving a clean, smooth finish for the customer. The orange safety guard covers the blade and also contains the line to the vacuum. The vacuum collects dust and other debris while cutting. On the back side is the adjustment bolt. This bolt will adjust the depth at which you are cutting. Always turn off the power before adjusting the blade. The arm that folds out is a marker. This marker will indicate where you are cutting and that you are performing cuts in a straight line. Before starting your cut, check to make sure the pointer is adjusted properly. To operate, make sure the blade is lined up with the original joint you are cutting and line up the pointer. Always turn on the vacuum before you make your first cut. This first cut will create the most dust and debris. Remember to wear a respirator while joint cutting on every job. While you are cutting, move in a steady and slow pace. You want to make sure you are cutting to the correct depth to be able to fill the joints later on. Keep check that all moving parts and the vacuum are working correctly as you perform your cuts. Never lift the joint cutter while the blade is still in rotation. Wait till you have turned off the power and the blade has completely stopped. After you have finished with the joint cutting, use the dust collection system to go over all the joints you have created again. This will get out any debris left from the joint cutting and will let the polyurea have a stronger adhesion. Before you proceed to fill the joints, it is important to take a bar of ivory soap and run it around all of the edges of the joints. This will allow you to remove the excess polyurea much easier. The next step is filling the joints with the polyurea machine. This will be described in the next video. Remember to always be clean and courteous when you are on the job. If any questions or doubts arise during a job, always call and ask someone. We want you to do the job right the first time. We hope this helps you in your training. We strive to provide the highest quality our customers want and deserve. Thank you for watching.